Snapchat has just announced that it's going to spread your stories everywhere. That's right, Snapchat, the place that we go to in order to keep our stories secret, our content secret, to share those secret messages between each other, has announced that it's going to put our content everywhere. If you're creating content, creating stories for Snapchat, it wants to be able to use that content, that information, and share it across the internet. This is an exclusive by a company called Cheddar. It's a part of their Cheddar Scoop series, which is telling us, bringing us insights as to what's happening in the world. So Snapchat's growth has slowed down. They want to get more users on board and they want more people to find the content that's been created on Snapchat. If you're creating content on Snapchat, only a few people are seeing it. They want people from across the internet to be able to see Snapchat stories. So a new initiative, Snapchat Stories Everywhere, is going to be a place, a routine where Snapchat take content from Snapchat and share it across the internet. Are you happy with your Snapchat content being shared across the internet? Well, what content are they going to be sharing? Well, they're going to be focusing on content that's for their discovery areas, their stories, their news. A big part of what's been driving Twitter's growth this year obviously has been all the politics, its interaction with news. Snapchat could gain a lot more PR, a lot more news, a lot more marketing, a lot more users if it were part of those news stories. So obviously what Snapchat's hoping to do is to find the content that you are creating, we are creating on Snapchat, share that everywhere, and then have that draw people back to Snapchat. What do you think about that? I know, as I say, that we all went there because initially it was vanishing stories. Now those stories are going to carry on, and if they're going to be across the internet, who knows who's going to be looking at them? How do you feel about it? Obviously, another part of that is not just bringing that content to light. Who knows where else it's going to be seen? Apparently, they're going to stop people trying to edit it, but once it's out there, and the further Snapchat put it out there, obviously, the more they want to use this to grow users, the more that they're going to use the information that's potentially viral, things that are funny, things that maybe you've snapped that are funny, stupid. Do you want those to be out there? That's a question that I would ask you. How many other people do you want to see that? Yes, they say they're going to be able to try and maybe stop people from editing that, stop people from changing it. But as we've seen with every other type of medium, as soon as it's out there, and the more it's out there, the more people take it and they change it into ways that it was unknown before. Could this be great for Snapchat's growth? Yeah, it could be phenomenal for Snapchat's growth. Could it be great for bringing news and what people think of the news to light? Yeah, absolutely. Could it do more if you're a Snapchat user and you want to grow audience, you want to grow a fan base, you're using it to reach more people? Snapchat could all of a sudden be really good. And if you're covering news and current affairs, Snapchat could then be a great medium for you to grow an audience. So there are huge opportunities with this. The question is just, are you really happy with what's happening with your Snapchat now? And do you want that to go to other places? How do you feel about that? And do you want to be part of that? For Snapchat creators, like myself, you follow me on Snapchat,